Nina, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing? Are you fixing the keg? Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's Wednesday night. I'm stuck at work, had these interviews, so I thought I'd just chuck a little bit of a Homebrew Wednesday video up during my break time. So yeah, I've kegged that XPA. I might show a bit of a tasting when I get home later tonight, and I got a bit of kegging footage that went pretty smoothly, despite my siphon being a bit knackered because it got broken. I won't go too much into that. So I had a stubby little siphon. We managed to get that out of the big fermenter, and been perusing eBay and managed to track myself down a fully stainless steel element for the boil kettle, which will replace the induction hob that I've got there. And hopefully, well, to be honest, I bought the element because I'd already bought a nifty little housing for an element. So now that I've bought the housing, I may as well go and buy the element. Yeah, so that should look pretty cool when it's I put that on. Obviously there's nothing wrong with the induction, apart from maybe it doesn't crank out enough power. It's about 2000 watts and this element's 2.5, so hopefully we'll get a better rolling boil. We won't have to leave the lid on, get less DMS, or just get better boil rates. So yeah, cheers, thanks for watching. I'll show you some video. Alrighty, so ready to keg the XPA. You can see all that hop and trobe has dropped to the bottom, so that's good. That was only about 8 or 9 degrees, not a super cold crash, but looks like it's dropped a lot of that crap out. And then we're going to go into the kegerator and should clean it up a little bit more, but I think it's ready to go into the corn. So I'm just filling up the corny with dirty old soda stream bottle. Just putting a little bit of CO2 to replace the air, and hopefully I don't get any stale cardboardy flavours from any oxygenation of the beer. So I'll just burp any residual oxygen out of there. Don't want to waste all my CO2, but the whole point of doing this was so that I could get rid of that horrible cardboard taste when beer is exposed to air. What I was doing there is just spraying a bit of Star Sand and just checking for leaks. I've done that on the other port as well, but doesn't look like any leaks. So there we go, just racking into the corner. It's quite reddish, but you always seem to find in the fermenter it looks a lot darker than it ends up being in the glass. Might draw off a sample, but later on have a look at it. Alrighty, good enough volume there, just below the old dip tube. So XPA all kegged up. We'll bung that lid on and chuck it back in the fridge. Alrighty, so here is direct to you from mainland China, our stainless steel heating element. So what separates these from, say, from all my research, from the Camco ones, is that this is fully stainless steel. So even that threaded bit, all that flange is stainless steel. So that was about delivered about 27 New Zealand dollars. So not too bad. Hopefully no rust. And yeah, apart from these terminals, which are just kind of spot welded on, it looks pretty legit. So yeah, and decent fold back on it. So hopefully that's relatively low watt density. From all I've read, I don't know if anyone's actually scorched their wort. I think it's a bit of an urban myth, but yeah, man. Once that's fitted up with our triclover, I might get a solder-on version of these rather than thin welding on. I might give that a go with silver solder. There's that butty housing I got. We'll fit that up, and that'll be our element enclosure and make a tidy job of our brew pot. So there's our XPA that we put up. Still relatively cloudy, but it's only been in the keg for about probably about 5 days or so. So after probably about 3 weeks of conditioning, hopefully it should be a lot clearer. But nice carbonation there, a little bit of head retention, but still getting used to the whole kegging thing. We'll dive in and have a taste. Yes, so she's a tad bitter, but that's a really crisp drinking ale. Obviously it's an APA with a really light kind of base malt, that lager malt, but yeah, really nice and hoppy and kind of peachy. Not too much of that US05, which I've detected in a lot of other of my ales. I don't know, it's kind of, this doesn't have that distinctive US05 yeast, which it's meant to be a relatively neutral yeast, so I think I was just fermenting it wrong. This has been fermented really steadily with that the heater and the cooling going, so it's been pretty constant, and yeah, I'm happy with that. Cheers.